I'm recording myself, and I'm talking about the big concept. What we're talking about today is Google Classroom and how to get content where students can see it in terms of scope and sequence, right? So this is a snapshot of Google Classroom if you just start tumbling content in there into like packages, but it doesn't have that scope and sequence flow that your students need to get the information. So what do we need? We need something that will allow educators to organize any digital content. We're talking videos, pictures, websites, text, Google Drive elements. It has to be it all. Students, what do they need? They need the ability to see all of your instructional content at any time on multiple devices. That's the world we live in now. They need to be able to get to your stuff. If you taught at 9:30, they need to be able to see it at 9:30 tonight if they need to look at it. So what we're going to look at, why are we doing that? Why are we giving it to them? It's because absenteeism, remediation, and IEP and modifications and accommodations are the law. And if we can do that and we can show evidence of it in this platform, then everybody wins. So that's what we're going to look at as Blend Space as our tool that we're going to use. Okay. So remember, here's what we're trying to do. In about 2 weeks, I'd like to come back and do this session again with you. We're doing WebExes, our technology and motion program, and we're going to try from 3:30 to 4:30 doing a live WebEx. I'm going to take a half an hour kind of covering what we did. It's going to be much more systematic because it's going to be broadcasted live. But I'd like for y'all to basically come up with a blend space to use with your students. And then I'll call on you and say, hey, can you, and we'll pull yours up and say how it went, what worked well, because we'll have probably 30, 40 educators throughout the state that are going to be also participating. And what they'll do is they can ask questions as well. But we're trying to show, like when I do this is great, but I need to see where the holes are when you're teaching 7th and 8th grade. Saying, I sent the blend space home on Monday, this worked, this didn't. But I'd like for you to make one. Now, what's the criteria? Whatever it takes. I basically want to see whatever you hand them, it should be in there. Okay, so that's kind of where we are. I'm going to hit escape, all right? I'm going to stop my video.